know who the fuck this is, nigga. I ain't even got no goddamn name, nigga. You call me what the fuck you wanna call me, nigga. Just don't call me broke. But Concrete Rose, take these niggas to church.
Take them to church.
But I'm far from a preacher. Schooling MCs, Professor V, I'll be the teacher.
Enemies the smoke, and I ain't talking about no reefer. You can bet it all that we gon' set it off. No Latifah, believe it or don't.
We just the road that grew from
concrete.
With the flow, we spit them over.
Bobby,
we blow it loud, y'all prerogative is
Bobby.
And on tracks, we eating rappers.
Zombies,
brains.
Don't give a fuck about these
whack rappers.
MCs eat, will I me trust?
Yes, he rap backwards.
But fast and forward, we giving more than they
asking for.
Master word,
party ha ha.
We laughing afterward.
Puff puff past the herb.
Just so I can relax my nerves.
Yeah, my nigga, that's my word.
These MCs get massacred. Murder this industry.
Murder our enemies.
We murdering every beat.
ROZ to the E.
God damn. Now what the fuck you gonna do with that, man? Ain't too much you can do with that right there, man. What you know, that bullshit you talking, man, roll it up and put it in your pocket and say that shit for later, you know what I mean?
Take them to
church. Have them screaming hallelujah. How we do you? Lead the blood pouring out of your medulla.
Booyah. And for the green, we black and blue. Your flow sicker than manure, coming straight up out the sewer.
Don't give a fuck about who you are. We don't even find it relevant. I'm hella bent. I might start eating rappers for the hell of it. It's money over everything, and yes, I dwell on this. So fall down the fucking flight of steps is what I tell a bitch.
Window upstairs is what I tell a snitch. We got $1 trillion flow, and it's about to make us hella rich. I done seen it done hella shit. Ain't nobody gon' tell us shit. It's concrete forever, bitch.
Jimmy, what we gon' do?
Kick they ass kung fu.
These rap cats is looking like some bras.
Too Wong Fu.
Stay high, y'all niggas on the low.
Stay on my grind, gotta get that dough.
Who be them niggas with incredible flow?
You already know it's Concrete Rose.
And bring a whole platinum plaques. Whatever happened to rapping with skill? Whatever happened to having to have versatility in order to get you a deal? Instead, these niggas is making up dances, singing a catchy chorus. Yeah, they got the club moving, but they ain't rapping about nothing important. I don't care how much bread you got. I don't care how many bottles you pop. I don't give a fuck what your whip sitting on, nigga. Where I'm from, that'll get you shot. My mama was telling me when I was young, I'm singing the devil's music. But it feels so good when I do with this hip hop shit. Had a nigga influence. Matter of fact, I was one of the students. Look at me now, I'm more like the principal. About to expel all these fictional rappers that's running around like they lyrical. Here we go. Like a middle finger against the thumb, I'm ready to fucking snap. They be like, what the fuck is that? When I rip MCs like a mustard pack. Tell them all that they must stand back. Y'all dealing with a nigga that do this shit. You got to feel it. I had love for hip-hop before VH1. Reincarnating hip-hop cause we ain't done. How he supposed to be the king of rock and he ain't run? How they burning down his kingdom and they don't spit fire? Hip-hop, it ain't dead, the MCs is retired. The Rose about to clean house, all you niggas is fired. Ain't talking about nothing. That's just about money, about his jewels, how we stunting. Pants so tight, gotta fight to get your nuts in. Homo thugs, promo thugs. She ain't pimping cause you make it rain in go-go clubs. Sell out shows, but in the hood, get showed no love. Beat the game, not the player. The game a try and player. Gotta fit they molar, radio won't even play ya. Player, this music shit's in my heart, and I'll be damned if I let you lames tear this shit apart. Got to feel. Sick with no remedy. All my thoughts come from loud and some Hennessy. God told me show mercy to my enemy, but the devil saying make his ass a memory. I'm blacking out and yes, it's a blur to me. And the only way to stop me is to murder me. I spit it hot, I burn on the track to the third degree. A surgeon to the beat, I give it open heart surgery. I give it life, keep it, I'm spitting life.
Yo. Yo, it's the Mother Loving Porch Monkey Podcast. I'm gonna choke again.
And please don't forget to say podcast, because Tyson Fury just beat Deontay Wilder. I'm sick right now.
Yes, I'm sick.
You better not, don't you dare not say podcast, because
The second you don't,
I'm lying.
do you remember the hit that he grabbed him?
Yes.
And he hit him with that uppercut like,
Yes.
That's exactly what we're gonna do if you don't say podcast.
I promise you.
Man, he beat the shit out of bro,
Yes.
man. I'm pissed off about
So
that.
I'm
too,
coming
man.
with the force of 1,000 slaves as I swing this uppercut. You crazy? I'm angry.
And as and they're like,
But
it's a
anyway.
lot of force between
Yes,
that.
it is. As you can see, the bald-headed hoodie assassin is in the building.
Looking like
Motherfucker.
Assassin's Creed.
Yes.
Hoodie in the back
Yeah, it's
too.
hoodie season. That's why I'm talking about.
Yeah, it's time for hoodies.
Yes.
Man. So the sunglasses assassins
Yes.
is here.
The bald-headed hoodie and the sunglasses
This
assassin
assassin.
killed you by feeding you molasses, you fuck.
Bars.
Crazy. Do it all. What we doing over here?
He doesn't have a hoodie on. He's actually
Yeah, we are
he's
running
actually,
today.
he's actually
I feel some type
Esquire.
of way. I'm
He's
telling you.
actually
Fury got me
debonair
riled up, man.
Esquire next to him right
Yes.
now. Look at him.
Tyson
Sharp.
got me tight, man. Because
I gotta actually he cut both of our heads, so I gotta
Yes.
I gotta show
Bald
my
head.
shit.
Attack of the bald head assassin.
Let's go.
That'll kill you with
Sunglass
molasses.
assassin.
Yes.
All right, so we're here.
Yeah.
Yes, Porch Monkey Podcast. Welcome.
Salute the pause, man.
Jimmy
in the back.
VIP. First of all, it's your boy Jimmy VIP, aka
That's when you don't have a name. That's what
No. I just did you not? Okay.
that's the
Being
name.
that he didn't hear what I said,
That's the name.
Jimmy VIP, aka
Okay.
that's my name.
All right.
You can,
Scott.
Hey, the AKAs
Alright.
are gonna be what the AKAs
It's
are gonna
gonna
be.
be. I feel it.
Let me clear that.
Okay.
Pause. One half of the greatest
Okay.
podcast
He didn't even
tag
say-
team
I didn't say
champs
that. He-
you've ever in your fucking
Fucking
life
like
seen.
his ass kicked. Run.
I promise you.
Laughing.
Jimmy V, motherfucking AKA Mr. And his motherfucking boy, Randy. World War Z.
I'm Coach.
AKA, are you pondering what I'm fucking pondering? And that's why he said, you bitches.
So you should have went first.
No. You doing that allowed me to think of something.
Shout outs out there.
Yes.
And on our side, sports dude, I think he's fucking fired. Sports dude, you fucking fired.
Niggas hate on the side.
Yeah,
I don't know where
sports dude's
Yeah.
fired. We're not even gonna bring him up. We're not even gonna sports dude's fired. The greatest man on the planet. This guy does it all. Like he
We ran out of liquor. The man said, hold on, I'll be back in 10 minutes. Came back from Publix with some grapes.
bro, this shit's
Now I'm
fucking
drinking
hot.
some rock somehow.
I don't know how.
I don't know. With a couple orange slices.
Doctor
I have
Do
no
It
idea.
All, as usual.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for this Ciroc.
Got your name.
That's
Doctor Do It.
Okay, like it.
Okay. That's not good.
that
Swap them over. Okay.
All right, so now that we're here, y'all.
We are here.
Bings. Everybody week good. Everybody
If you are watching here, that means you're not watching on the YouTube.
on the YouTube special.
So there is a link. I'm gonna put it here again. I'm gonna put the link in there.
Go to YouTube, nigga.
Yeah, go to bang. Oh, it didn't post. Paste. Oh, it wanna.
While you're doing that, I'm going to share this.
Yeah, he's gonna share. So, look, man, we here.
So if you don't know, you can go right to my page if you can't find it.
You fuckers. Here's what I'm gonna do.
Motherfucker.
Okay, so look.
Yes.
We here now, man. I'm sorry. I always do.
And, you know, everybody do good. Do it all. Pause, man.
yeah, man. I
Oh,
can't
yeah.
complain.
Pause man in the motherfucker.
How was y'all week going? How's everybody week though?
Yes. We shouted you out, pause, man. I don't. yeah.
Oh yeah, pause, man.
Yeah. I think that was the first thing
too.
I might have said was salute the pause, man. So.
I don't think we said that, but
Any bets?
It's in there now.
Any bets before?
I got $2 on
that I did bet the $2.
Nah.
I think it's still watching $2.
Yeah. So yeah, man. We back another great fucking day here at the Porch Monkey Studios / Planet Nowhere.
Yeah.
None of your motherfucking business.
None of your fucking business.
Kick your fucking ass. But yeah, man. We here, man.
I don't want to get right into it.
Nah, yeah, I don't want to really jump right in like we usually do. We get a little.
Because we need to. I think we should.
I could tell you about
We need to go live.
some silly shit, man. Let's bring up some silly shit because there's a lot of silliness going on in this world today. Do it all.
Talk about it.
A lot of foolishness, man. A lot of internet fronting. A lot of social media scamming. So a lot of bitch assness, but. The scamming that I wanted to bring up and touch on, pause, for the funny shit was the basketball players. You seen this? With these dudes, it was like 18 of them, defrauding the NBA for like $4 million. So it's like 18 of y'all split $4 million and now possibly facing Fed charges. You know what I'm saying?
What?
Like, yeah, they might have got like 2.
But I don't know the logistics of what they did wrong.
Filed like fake health reports. So like,
okay, I'm hearing about that.
They would say shit like, "Yo, I'm going to get a root canal," and then don't really get one and just keep the money, and then be like, "Yo, okay, I'm going to get veneers," and then don't really get them. So all of it was just face falsified medical records, but you defrauding insurance companies, which is a fucked up thing because that's a federal charge at that point. So
yeah, I heard Skip and Shannon was talk about that, and it's like, so for the people now who really need, you know what I'm saying? The money is now they got to be. Now they're gonna be harassed. Like, okay, no. So now we need proof. Now we need you to bring us this because before it was easy.
I need.
They
this.
were just okay. I need this. We was giving it. So now, and they were saying it was certain actors. It was certain athletes' names that they named who was actually doing it.
I didn't want to name drop them on here, but I didn't know if he could. But yeah, they definitely said since they released it already. Yeah, Big Baby Glenn Davis,
and Tony Allen.
Yeah, fucking. It's a
I didn't know no more. That's the only two I heard.
Not Sebastian Telfair.
Oh, word.
Yeah, it was a few niggas that was, used to be kind of nice that did that shit. So, one of those things.
I think that's messed up, though. Like, like they said, people got real injuries, playing ball, real problems and needed. And I don't know the logistics of it, but from what I heard, they just taking money.
Pretty much, yeah. Which would be crazy on the NBA's part or the insurance part for just cutting the check. Like, if I say, I'm going to the dentist, wouldn't you think they would cut the check to the dentist as opposed to cutting it to me personally so I can just... Because at that point...
I feel like it was probably a lot more than the 18 people doing. Those was the 18 that was just doing it all the time that they were able to catch. But it was probably like a known thing around, like, NBA vets or ex-vets that, hey, you know what I'm saying, you can get a couple $100,000 in your pocket, if you just... You know what I'm saying? Say you went, you know what I'm saying? You had this done or you did this.
Well, the feds was investigating it, so I'm sure they did a thorough. They would have catch everybody. So, like you said, whoever did skate, they sweating bullets right now. Hell yeah, they sweating bullets right now.
Yeah, but that's fucked up for the people who really need it, though.
I agree.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That's messed up.
That's how it should be.
What? I mean, niggas, it's crazy. Like, that's just what it is, like scamming. That's just the way of the world right now. Like, it ain't. I mean, this niggas really strong arm and shit still, but not like they used to. It's just straight up. We gonna scam you for this. We gonna scam you out of that.
Yeah, but I respect. I
respect the scammer.
I respect the scammer.
Yeah.
To a certain extent.
It's only gonna get worse with all this.
Everybody, I respect.
You respect the scammer more than
I don't respect the scammer of. Okay, look, I put it this way. If I'm doing it, I respect me. Fuck it, I'm just gonna keep it 100.
Yeah, no, but
I'm gonna keep it 100. If I'm doing it, I respect my. I'm doing it for a reason. Yeah. Now I don't have respect for them because they were already millionaires.
That's crazy.
Like you mismanaged your shit.
Your money
How
up.
do you stay a millionaire?
Look, man. I mean,
how do you become a billionaire?
Put it this way: if
got
you
the
robbing,
motherfucker.
if I don't respect if you robbing your brothers.
Nah,
You see what I'm saying?
I get that.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Okay, that's how I'm gonna put it that
That's
way.
how you
It
look
has
at
to
it.
be
Yeah.
honor amongst
Yeah, it's honor
There you
amongst
go.
thieves.
And there was no honor.
No,
in
it's not. But it has to be.
It has to
It's
be.
supposed to be.
It's supposed to be
It's
honor.
not.
amongst
Now, was that money? Oh yeah, because it did. Yeah, it did make it difficult for other people. Even though it was insurance money, it still made it
Yo,
difficult.
Demetrius, go to the link in the that I put in the description so you can watch on the YouTube for the views. But anyway, we're just doing this now to gather up the viewers to send them over there anyway. But yeah, like it has to be honor amongst thieves because that's messed up though. Like
It's fucked
like
up.
I think okay, you're not hurt now, right? So you know, I guess they noticed that they were getting this and they were getting this. They was like, yo, we gonna fuck around and milk it. Now they caught.
Right.
Like hell.
Now they caught. Now they
Felt like
exposed.
hell.
See, but like I said, anytime somebody get exposed for anything though, it opens up. It kind of fucks up the general, like everybody else.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The general who, you know, the public, you know, the people who really need it. So that's it, really. You know, I don't want to go too much on that because I got my own problems during the week. You know, I just want to touch on the week real quick.
Yeah.
My daughter just got into a car accident just today.
Man.
Minor though, she's good. But here's the thing, wasn't her fault. And I don't know, you know, for people who not in Atlanta, it's an accident happening in
It's
Atlanta.
an accident every 30 seconds.
Every 30 seconds in Atlanta.
Word.
Niggas can drive.
It's,
Yeah,
it's
this
actually
motherfucker's
waiting to
scared.
happen. Like,
Because it's too many fucking people.
And this, man, like, please, people, like, I know we all guilty of it, but stop using your phone while you're driving, yo. Like, because I'm telling you, that split second come quick. Pause.
they really do.
Well, I mean, I don't even want to hear that in 2021. At this point, everything could be hands free.
Yeah.
All that shit
Yeah.
hands free now.
Yeah.
All that
That's
shit
true,
hands free. Like if
Yo.
you still,
Keep the camera on me and Z. Can you do that for a second? Or like do it on? I mean on Z?
do you need to get a camera off of you, nigga?
No, not of me.
No.
I'm really confused.
Never mind. Never mind.
No, I was, I don't know what the
My
fuck
bad.
I was doing.
I was doing too much.
I don't know. But no, going back to what we were saying, what you were saying, pause, man.
I'm really confused.
I don't know.
Let's get on these topics, man.
I don't know what you said.
I was just trying.
He was trying to do something live
Yes.
on fly.
on the fly real
yeah.
quick, you know. But
Yeah, I know. I kind of could see now what he was trying to do.
Thank
with
you,
it.
exactly.
But it was dumb on the fly. Like,
I mean,
I thought, you know,
yeah,
pause
yeah,
is
I
on the
see
fly
it,
is
yeah,
normally
yeah,
on
yeah.
is pretty good.
no, I
Oh, the
understood
flea
it.
sneeze.
I understood what you wanted. I think the why wasn't.
I don't think it should be a why. Like why it doesn't fucking matter. Like what a Detroit motherfucker. Motherfucker.
Look.
What is that?
Nigga,
What happened? I don't.
that's because you ain't seen it yet.
I don't know what
Here
you.
you go. What do you want, nigga?
What happened?
Let's proceed, nigga. What do you want?
Never mind now. We're good. We're good.
Really?
I was going because I wanted to share the love.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
To be
All
loved.
right. So next time we know what that means when I say.
To be
I could
loved.
make another one fall.
That nigga Eddie was in love with that pussy. He ain't even get it yet. That nigga was singing "To Be Loved" in the middle of the city. Shut the fuck up. But yeah, let's these topics, man. Oh man.
First of all, I just wanted to. It was one thing I just wanted to talk about
Go
real
ahead,
quick.
go ahead.
Family and friends. You got people there. We need to get. Hey,
What up, y'all? Who over there?
Is the link there?
I
the
got
link
it.
in
How
the
do I
chat?
put this in there? Yeah, I got you. What up, Rodney? What up, Dwayne?
Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna wait a second.
Yeah,
I'm
you
gonna
did,
converse
bro.
with people.
You did. It did, and it did hurt him too, brother.
Uh,
Rodney said he predicted that skirt was gonna hurt him.
hey, Rodney,
Oh, shit.
go to the YouTube, Rodney.
Yeah, I'm gonna put the link in here. Let me figure out how to do this, and then y'all can go to the YouTube.
Yeah, we got a very interesting topic we're gonna touch on. Pause, I guess. Yeah, but anyway. So look, friends, family. I just, with me, it's constant. Like, I'm around my friends, you know, my inner circle, which is my friends, which I consider my family. You know what I'm saying? Then I, you know, more than I see my regular family. And then to the fact that it's getting a little bit worse, that now I'm actually sharing more personal, intimate details with my friends than my family actually know. You know what I'm saying? Like, it gets to the point, exactly. Blood makes you related, loyalty makes you family. You know what I'm saying? That's a very good quote. And it's crazy to me because I see my family on Facebook. You know what I'm saying? My family. And that's as far as it goes. And it's like little comments, yeah, cuz, you know, this, that, and the third, but like that shit is weird to me. That I wake up some mornings and I call like Pause Man and Z or you know, like, and that's my family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of other people have it, like when you young and you growing up, like for me, like I grew up, it was me. It's different types of family.
Yeah.
You know, like what I'm hitting at. You know, like whatever's family to you, like, and it's mostly like real talk. When you young, it seems like that family shit matters.
Right.
When you young.
Yeah.
The blood family.
The blood family.
Right, because it's crazy because there's such a big gap between me and my brother. By the time I started running around, the shit I was doing, he already grew out of. So I'm closer, like you said, to my niggas than I am with my own brother. There's certain shit I share with y'all before I would share with him because he's just in a different point in his life, and we always been like that. You know what I'm saying? That once he reached that, once I got to this stage, he was far removed from that stage because he's almost 10 years older than me, 8 and some change. So
yo, go to the YouTube.
You know what I'm saying?
I
It's
got
like
the link in the bio.
having that gap, yeah.
Get the YouTube numbers up.
When you first,
What up, Kev?
Like when you first start off, your family be your blood family, but as you get older, it be the people who made the cut from your blood family.
Yep.
And then it be, you know what I'm saying, like your niggas. That's how that
Right.
Or your bitches. Or
who
you
made the cut from the blood family though, you still part of it.
Yeah.
Because everybody don't make the cut.
Yeah.
So
that was the beautiful thing about social media, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can still keep up with those cousins or those people that you really don't want to, you know what I'm saying? But, oh, you had a kid? Okay, so I got a second cousin now? Okay, cool, it's good to know. Oh, he's where? Okay, cool. I know that I don't really have to keep tap into that every day, but I know that's there. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way to keep up with that type of thing.
yeah, like it's also like what I feel, you know, even though I feel like sometimes they just reach out and they just want to be nosy for the most part. Like, I mean, I'm not saying everybody's experience is like that, but I just feel like it's not that connection. Like, and
Certain fam it is.
huh?
A certain family do be like that.
Or they need something.
Some people just want to check and see if you're failing yet.
Yeah.
Some people just want to check and make sure if they're good enough to ask you for something.
Something, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
And that's tough. Whereas they don't even know like kids' names for the most part. If you have kids, you know what I'm saying. They don't know what you really doing and anything. You know what I'm saying? Like, to me, it's just like, but there's separate like gangs when it come to family.
Appreciate it, Rock.
clicks.
Clicks, gang. That's your family.
Yeah.
That's your crew. Like my son, he playing football now, and I've noticed that they bond is so fucking strong on the football team. It's like this, it's like his family.
Right.
Like he's spending nights over there, nights, like the whole weekend. He'll come home and he's with us. They with each other every day. You know what I'm saying? And
that's dope though, because that's his squad, that's his team. Like, you almost can't wait till especially your little man, you know what I mean, till he start developing that. Because you being the age you are now, where you still in the know and you in the mix, you can kind of guide them. Like, okay, don't move with them, they move funny.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
and that's the dope thing about being the type of pops that we all gonna be. You know what I'm saying? Even when you have your son smoke and when dude all start having kids, like, we still in the know. Like, we lived a certain way, so we, you know what I'm saying? So we still in the know, so we can kind of guide our kids. Like,
can you see?
nothing wrong than a fucking kid having parents that's naive. And then you send them out in the world being naive. 'Cause now they about to get taken advantage of. So, you know what I mean? Like, just, shit. You know what I mean? Like, so I just love the fact that the guys I'm around, like, all the kids are going to be good. Whether in school, navigating through life.
Yo, okay. What up, Demetrius? Appreciate you.
What up, bro?
Yeah, so I just want to talk about that, man, because I see a lot of people. I see a lot of, we all do. We all see, families and everything. And we was talking about cookouts and like family get-togethers, how them shits was young, man. And we could literally, all of us could sit here and talk, and I bet you we'll have stories of different instances of like get-togethers, like family get-togethers, like, you know what I'm saying? And that really, not saying it doesn't happen, but it doesn't happen in the
How
way.
How many people y'all know family still all together? Like the majority of them still in the same spot. Is it a lot? You know, a lot of people like to where they can have these gatherings and everybody's still like right there. It's only maybe like 1 or 2 people come from out of state. Like that only happen in like small country towns.
You think so? I think generally most people stay in their home states.
My family spread out. Like
everybody?
Yeah, everybody, bro. Like I'll say about 45% is still in New York, but everybody else is. You know what I'm saying?
So most of my family would still be in Virginia. There's some that's in like Maryland and stuff like that.
Right.
We did have 5 on this game, right?
that was the first quarter. Yeah, we do. Yes,
okay, well, you have to announce this.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
The shillings are bet
for
this game.
Okay,
America.
Just making sure.
Well, you just see this and you hype because it's 76-yard touchdown.
You said we had to announce it. You said, hold on. I gotta wait till we're on the show. This is on you.
I did. You got me. Okay. Sassy McNasty.
Yes. That's his AKA.
You got me.
Yeah. He does it all. He was sassy and nasty. But yeah, like that family shit. But we was talking about this the other day, which sparked this conversation. It started with the elders, like the generation above us. Because if you really think about it, I can't even say that, but it starts with the parents of like our parents. You know, I'm beefing with aunt such and such, right? Mm-hmm. So I'm not going over there no more. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Now the kids, we like fuck that when we were kids. But do you know the older you get, for real that shit comes to pass, bro?
Yeah.
Like you start to naturally, not intentional, not being intentional.
It's just hard to reach out to that person.
Exactly.
Yeah. Especially if you didn't have a relationship with that person. Like if it's some shit that maybe y'all was apart for 20 years and you ain't speak to your aunt or some wild shit like that.
Yeah,
like,
but what if it's her kid? Like, okay, I'm talking about, for instance, the cousins.
Oh, the cousins.
So Miss Natural Mystic said in my family, when my grandma passed is when the family split up. Grandma was the glue. Right. And that's kind of what we was talking about when the matriarch and patriarch of the family like either passes away or is not like super influential anymore.
Right.
And allows the kids to do shit that they know that grandma and mom wouldn't let them do. You know what I'm saying? So we talk about like sisters and brothers not speaking to each other for 2 years. You know what I'm saying? Your mom would never let that happen. You know what I'm saying? Had she still been alive. You know? So I definitely understand that about what you were saying when grandma died.
What up?
The glue of the family.
But that is true. And you know.
Yep.
Yeah. Thank you. we had touched on this briefly before, like when we were speaking on once the grandmother passed and the grandfather passed for our generation, and I'm gonna include you in this, do it all too.
It's facts though. I don't even know
like who was supposed to step up, and then whoever stepped up, everybody else was supposed to take that back seat and let them. You know what I'm saying? But that didn't happen.
But that's the fucking problem.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
That's because niggas don't want to. Nobody wants
to take the back seat.
Everybody want to be the chief. Everybody want to be the chief at that point.
Kevin Smith said same thing here with the grands going, but we also had a certain crew, not like my family specifically, because we moved away and apparently had money.
See, but that's what they think when you move away.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna be honest, like I sometimes feel I get that sometimes, like moving away from everybody, right? Mm-hmm. And then
leaves way for people to guess what your life is
about. Yeah. And then they do a good, they assume and they, and then, you know what I'm saying? Then
I was just thinking, 'cause I just had I just had this conversation with my oldest son's mom, and she was speaking on a certain family member was mad at her sister for getting out the projects up there. And I was like, why are you
mad at
doing
that?
better? Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, girl, you ain't gonna take advantage of this government assistance? Like, that's the type of vibe she was on. Like, what? Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's generations of
but then they'll say shit like, she think, now she never said this, but they'll say shit like,
word to the motherfucker.
Motherfucker. Yeah, we talk about the word motherfucker.
Yeah.
But she'll, now because she decided to move, they'll say she thinks she better than everybody else.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like she living good up there.
Good now.
She living good now. She don't fuck, you know.
And that could totally not be the case. We was talking about that. But yeah, that could totally not be the case. But just because you see somebody else do good, you automatically feel like they're hating on your lifestyle, or they just think they're better than everybody else. When really they just living better than you are at this point.
At this point, yeah.
Yo, like you said, struggling. You just struggling in a whole other state. Like I just left, but I'm still struggling. But because I left, oh yeah, you did.
Yeah, because I got out.
nah, because you in Atlanta.
Paycheck to paycheck is universal.
It is.
Here's the thing.
All right.
Yeah, but they don't understand that.
They don't understand that. And it's aggravating. This is why we talk about this now, because like y'all said, once the elders leave, the next elders in line
supposed to step up.
But they do sometime, but it's just not in a way. Because sometimes it's in a way like, and I'm speaking on my own family.
Yeah, I was about to say, because I want to go back to
speak on my own family.
Yeah, I want to go back to the cousin.
My own family because
my own family.
I want to go back to the cousin.
Stood up, you know what I'm saying? You gotta remember, like you said, there was already cliques within, built in. So the people who were clicked with the elders end up doing those type of things, and everybody else.
Right. And who's not with them
and then when you start going this shit and see it ain't that people showing up no more, you be like, man, fuck that.
That's why I want to go back to the cousin. How many cousins does your mother keep up with, or your father keep up with? Right now, at their age, right now, how many cousins do they keep in contact with?
I might be an exception.
Yeah, I think my mom keeps
kids.
Ooh, so it's
27 biologically, but 29.
Still.
Got you. Yeah.
Still, how many would your mom?
But how many cousins does your mom keep up with? Not brothers and sisters, cousins.
Cousins that are my cousins.
Yeah, your cousins.
No, your mom's first cousin.
That are my mom's first cousins.
Because I was going back to the cousin thing, right? We talk about our cousins and the shit, but
my mom keep up with all of them but two of her actual cousins.
Yeah.
Her actual first cousins. You know what I'm saying?
Because in reality, once
for real, she got distant cousins that she fucked with closer than some of the first cousins.
Because I was gonna say, because you saying that, like with our generation, the more that we spread apart, the more we don't keep up with our cousins. When just speaking in realistic terms, when our aunts and uncles start to die off, and it's just cousins left because the aunts and uncles ain't the glue no more. How many of them you still gonna keep in contact with?
You right though.
That's what I'm saying. How many of them are you still gonna? And I might have.
Even though we fuck with each other,
right?
It's like
each other at a funeral.
That's what I'm saying. Word. When the last time you spent Christmas with a cousin? You know what I'm saying? Like shit like that.
Now, you only see your family at funerals nowadays.
That's it.
There's no family reunions or anything. Like you only see that at funerals.
That's
the
point.
I have family reunions when I was a kid.
That's what I'm saying.
I remember those times, but but those are the memories though.
The fuck was that?
Sound like you tried to go.
Now I almost choked.
So like Tupac.
Those are the memories though.
Yeah.
Those are the memories though that you remember. All right, y'all get off. Here we go. Let me live.
But because
those are the memories.
Yeah, man. Yeah, because honestly, there would be like 5 I can call right now on my phone. Out of 60 cousins I may have, just the ballpark figure. There's 5 right now I can go on my phone and call.
I don't even think I got.
Okay. So first cousin, I could call all my first cousins
right now on your phone.
Right now on my phone.
How many you got?
Probably like 8.
See, you ain't got enough.
Yeah.
And I was exaggerating. I don't got 60. I lied, but I got a good 30.
Cousins?
First cousins?
Yeah.
First cousins I have.
That might be still exaggerating.
That's
not my Aunt Joyce had 7 kids, and it was 9 of them. And my mom got 5 sisters, and 3 uncles. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I got to really count, and I got to count the stragglers that we may or may not know about. There might be about 25, 30 of us.
Yo, why do we do this then? Why do we do a homework assignment?
On my dad's side of both.
Well, see, I'm only speaking on my mom.
I don't know what that.
So yeah, my pop side, boy.
I don't know my pop.
Demetrius says, keeping in contact with everyone is rough. Both sides of my family is big as hell. 16 aunts and uncles on both sides. They all got kids.
Damn.
I couldn't relate.
Yeah.
Now we can relate to that, but the thing is,
I can't listen.
how many of your cousins that you chill with, like growing up, when you went to these like reunions and shit like that, y'all had a blast. Like, there's only one, I'm gonna be honest, I got one cousin, and that's Book, that's sports dude, that knows my family in and out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Did your kids know your aunts and uncles? Like, that would be, which makes them their great
No,
aunts and uncles.
they don't.
See, mine does, fortunately. You know what
Mine
I'm saying?
don't. Yeah, mine know
does.
one or two.
Mine has met about 4 of them. You know what I mean?
19 first cousins.
See? You know what I'm saying? That's a lot, right? So that's a lot to keep up
19
with.
first cousins.
So with each year that passes by, I bet you probably don't even know who's had kids. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Not
out of all
everybody.
19, you don't know who
Time
got
out,
kids
time
and
out, time
who is this
out.
and who's that.
I'm tripping. I'm thinking about.
It's probably more than
It's still,
19.
it's probably
It's
more than
way
that.
more than 19
That's what I'm
because
saying,
like
bro.
I said,
Still,
27
that's a lot,
biological.
man.
so out of
aunts
that,
and uncles,
out of that
aunts and
number,
uncles,
That's a
you know
lot
what
to
I'm
keep
saying?
up.
so the ones that have kids, like I'm saying,
Yeah.
like I'm gonna tell you an awkward situation. Like on my wife's side of the family, there's a bunch of aunts, right? There's one in particular, favorite aunt in the whole world. You know, like a mom to my wife since her mom passed. When we went home the last time, and one of her aunt's sisters came by.
What up, April?
What up, April? They heard that we was in town, so they wanted to come by and see us and the kids, right? So they pull up on us. Now, you know how awkward it is when someone pulls up and they're expecting, hey, how you doing?
I'm gonna read your comments in a minute. I got you.
Nah, go ahead, read. But then it's like, the kids are like, they moving down. They think it's a regular person. They don't even know this said person.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But go ahead, read that comment.
Oh yeah, that's the whole be April. She said she got 3 she could call right now as far as cousins in her phone, and then she said her kids know her aunts and uncles. You know what I mean? So that's dope. And then she said her son is real close with his great grandmother, which would be her grandmother. Yeah. So that's dope too. Yeah. But
traveling though, what you like?
Yeah.
Like when you move away, whose responsibility is it to make sure the family stays intact?
Right now, and this is a question I'm just posing to everybody. You don't have to answer it out loud, but somewhere, somebody has some land in your family. You know, your grandmother, somebody has some land somewhere.
You think so?
Yeah, it's just everybody does. Somewhere down the line, somebody has something. You like my great grandfather had a house in Long Island that he left to such and such. That's left to such. You know, shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So
but what if your
you might
generations
not
in the
know.
projects though? What if
Yeah, I don't think
they-
that's
You know, pretty much they own them projects because they pass it on. They don't own it, but they pass it on to another
do.
family.
Yeah, they do. But at the same time, they got to come knocking on the door. Hey, we doing inspection this week.
Yeah, I mean, but yeah, nobody.
I
I know what you mean.
Hey, who the fuck's bet is this? Right? Get this shit out of here, or y'all are out of here.
Okay, so let's say you might be the first person to buy a house. Whatever the case may be, somebody has a house, some type of property that has to get passed on.
Okay.
Like you said,
Back in the
who's
day,
going to
though.
be responsible? Yeah, back in the day, who's going to be responsible for that?
oldest
If
man.
you ain't in contact with the right people in your family and your bloodline, who you going to put in responsible for?
So let's
Or
say,
pass it on to.
let's say it's up to you now to start putting wills
Yeah,
That's what I'm about to
and
say.
and that shit
Yeah.
in words written down. So when it comes down to that point, ain't nobody. Hey, I want this. Nah,
Yeah.
Dad
Because at the end of
said.
the day, like
There you go.
you know
This
your
is
kids,
it.
so
There you
you
go.
know you might have 6 kids, and you
I
know
do.
like, all right, so my oldest one, I might love her to death, but she may not be the one that I want to be running my estate at the end of the day. I know the third one, he's a smart fella, you know what I'm saying? He's got a
But
good.
what you just did right there is you're gonna start beef.
How?
It's gonna be a war.
It's gonna-
between siblings. But
Yeah, it's gonna be a war.
Bob's left it. Bob's left it.
That's
That is
but
it
that's
is.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah, but they'll never like her again.
No, I mean,
but
That I mean, but this
because
is
they
the
could
same
all
shit
own
we
the
talk-
same. They could all own the same percentage of it, but this person is in charge of running the book.
my shit is. The good thing with me is my shit is 25% down the line. all 4 of them.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying.
Now, you know what I'm saying? What they do with that is what they do with it. But now when you start bringing grandkids in the mix, I might have to rewrite my shit. Because now I got to make sure they straight, too.
Yo,
I
real
just don't want
talk.
to leave you with all of it.
I got one
Or
grandkid.
whatever I may end up with.
I got
So
one
far.
grandkid.
So far.
And if I die right now, he gets it all. He
Yeah, that's right now, but you're not gonna die right now.
I'm shit. Anyway,
Yeah.
who knows?
Shit.
Nigga? COVID is around.
Word to the
Keep it real.
Word to the
Word to the motherfucker. Yeah, but motherfucker.
Jive turkey.
Jive turkey.
Fucker.
But yeah, like, I mean, living your will. But when I say my will, I mean, we need our shit to be like, okay, as far as the house, it will not be sold.
Yeah, like life insurance
will
and all
not
that
be
shit gotta be
sold.
real.
It will be a family. Whoever needs a fucking place to stay.
Yeah, you're right. She said that's the problem. April said that's the problem. Everybody expecting the other one to reach out first. Yeah, you're right.
You got to reach out.
But that somebody has to do it. Somebody just
Somebody's
has
got
to do
to
it.
do it.
Somebody has to. And, you know, somebody has to take the initiative and be like, fuck it.
You hit the link. Go to the YouTube.
Yeah, please, y'all, go to the YouTube so we can get the views over there. We just doing this to be doing this here. But,
Together, y'all.
let's see. Hope, let me read this comment. I moved 8 hours away from all my family. I gave up keeping the lines of communication. I was only doing it for the kids. It was always me making the calls and texts. And I get it. I understand. And that's hard. But you got to do it for the kids. You know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes somebody just has to be the bigger person. And even if you want to pat yourself on the back for being that person, we just never know. COVID, you know what I mean, showed us a lot of shit, man. And COVID wiped out a couple generations just that quick. Bah! You know, took motherfuckers out. So, you know, just
Reach
do that.
out.
Yeah, just do that. You know what I mean? Like, or just, you ain't got to be every day. Just like, yo, this where I'm at. You can hit me here. I got your number. You know, this how the babies is doing. So that way, when we long gone, our kids can still communicate. You know what I mean? I don't want my kids to not know who the fuck their cousins is or second cousins is and shit like that. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna, you know, Z, man, what's crazy is I feel like family, you know, we was talking about this. Family is who's in my immediate circle, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as far as when it come to cousins, man, like, when it come to cousins and shit like that, like, I love them. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, I love them. But when you really going through life, right? When you when you start going through life and you going through them really rough times, like them hard times, right? Ain't nobody there.
Now watch this. I'm gonna give you two different perspectives of cousins too. Now, whenever you finish your thought, I was gonna give you two different perspectives of cousins.
All right, we're gonna take a quick break, real quick, man. We're
And I'm
gonna
gonna hold it up because
commercial.
there's two different perspectives of
Stay
cousins
tuned.
that have you thinking it differently.
If you're watching on YouTube, you get a commercial. If you're watching on regular, you just gonna sit there. Right
You're just gonna sit there and watch it.
Yeah. So all right.
If you're watching regular, then
Watch
go
it
to the
smoke.
commercial.
Schmiggy.
Go to YouTube.
Right.
fucking porch monkey.
Yeah.
Yo,
okay,
we are back. Yes.
Yeah, we were talking about family. Now, Z brought up a great point about cousins.
Did you want to finish your thought first?
I mean, yeah.
Because it was a counter to that. And I love what you're saying, but it was a counter to that makes you kind of think
I
different.
appreciate that counter because it makes me think about what I just said. But
because it's a real one. You know
but what Do It All said also is the perfect counter because
to what I said.
Yes, because okay, what I was saying as far as cousins is I love my cousins. I reach out to them. But we do it on Facebook now, right?
Right.
But there's certain ones, like the ones who called me on my birthday.
Right. Shit like that.
Yeah, like the ones, like I got, like the one who came and visited from up top, from New York. You know what I'm saying? My cousin, he came that, like, he called me. I called him. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's also goes back to how tight you were growing up, though.
Yeah.
Because a lot of cousins grew up in other states.
Right.
In other states.
Right.
So when you grow up in other states, you only see them at certain times. How tight are you really with them?
You make my counter to that before you get too far. My counter to that was, I agree with everything he's saying, and then now think about spinning it to the perspective of your kids. Kids, once they start having children, all of them are cousins. You know what I'm saying? So you would want your kids' kids to stay in contact because you're like, what you mean such and such ain't talking to such and such?
Right.
What the fuck is the matter with y'all? You know what I'm saying? As the father and the grandfather, you know what I'm saying? Like, what the fuck is the matter? You better fuck, you know what I mean, make that shit right. So,
but I agree. So that's what I was saying when the lady on here was saying about the grandma and grandpa, like when once they died, because they wouldn't allow you to do certain things. So where brothers and sisters go 2 years without talking to each other, you know damn well your mom would not be okay.
Wouldn't go for that shit.
You know what I'm saying? She would have y'all in the room and wouldn't let y'all leave.
Right.
And would be damned if y'all said something about it. Yeah. So
okay, so I'm learning. Not saying
early.
I'm not saying I know everything, right? But I feel like the older you get, you start to understand. And then I feel I understand what my grandfather was. Like my grandfather was a great man, and I'm sure all of our grandfathers were great men. Just like our grandmothers were great women. Right? But when he was here, my grandfather visited everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like he went to see all of the kids and then all of the grandkids. Like literally Christmases were, the whole family went over there. And when I say the whole family, I'm talking about all their kids, their kids, and you know what I'm saying? And then it was a celebration, right? That's where I want to be. So what we're supposed to do with each generation is learn. This is what I'm just like we're supposed to learn from the previous and be better. So I noticed when I was about like maybe 16 when my grandparents passed, and I noticed like I seen my family arguing at the hospital. Like I was a little bit too young to really have a word, to really speak on it, to say something about it, because I was just a little kid.
Right.
Now that I'm older, I wish that shit would happen now. You see what I'm saying?
Niggas is getting screamed on. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man.
Like you said, I'm at the age now where something crazy happened, or I'm voicing my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Like, who the fuck? You know what? No, that ain't happening, or such and such. No, hell no. No, he can't stay over there. Like,
no.
You know what I'm saying? Like, no, he's a fuck up. Get him out the house. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that.
So we have to take the patriarch position.
Right.
Somebody might be calling.
Right.
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail, press 2.
You said voicemail?
To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
Hello?
What up? There's the wise guy.
Wise guy. You gotta leave your name, man. You can't just.
Hey, who the fuck are you?
I said Darren, nigga. I don't know if you took the voice.
Okay.
Oh. E, what up? What up, E?
All right, bro. Yo, what's going on, D?
I just wanted to ask, do y'all think proximity plays a part in that as well?
Yeah.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
Exactly. Yes,
How
definitely.
often you're able to see somebody?
I think that's like the big thing. Like when everybody in the family spread out, man, like it make it hard to like travel, man. You know what I'm saying? You got kids and shit, flights and all that, man. That plays a part too. Not keeping in contact. You know, you should call and keep in contact and all that shit, but like proximity plays a big part in that as well. It does.
See, so D, that's what I was trying to say also about where you live does play a part. So whose responsibility is it to ensure that there's still a bond?
It's always gonna be the parent.
But I think it should be both sets. Like
I think it's both sides.
it's both sets.
What you mean as far as who? The kids?
No, not the kids. I'm saying both parents.
Family members.
Yeah, both.
Period.
I mean, family members.
I agree with that.
We
Like
need
I
to
was
come
saying,
like
I
we.
was like, you know, the grandparents need to make sure y'all for the family and all that. You know, I feel like my parents dropped the ball on that. Like we talked about this before. Like last year when we was talking about that, like they dropped the ball, they didn't hold it down like my grandparents did, and it shit just dissipated after that. You know what I'm saying? It's like a trickle down effect.
So what's on us? See, because Z brought up he brought up a great point to me, bro, that actually silenced me for a second. He was like, okay, your kids. You know what I'm saying? If they have kids, their kids are cousins. Is that how you want? Is that how you know what I'm saying? You too. You in the same boat. You know what I'm saying? We all are with the kids. Do you want their relationship?
I mean, my kids, you know, they keep in contact with their cousins, you know, because I had my nieces and nephews for a while, you know what I'm saying? So they bond is totally different, but we way out here in Vegas, they're in Virginia, but they talk to each other, they FaceTime, you know, they always communicate with each other, letting each other know what's going on. Now I did pass that part down, but as far as like getting to each other and being in front of each other, you know, it's hard. Right. They going to school and working, like, you know what I'm saying?
But do you keep in contact with your cousins?
Do you keep in contact with your cousins?
Not like I'm supposed to, dog.
See,
but none of us do, bro.
None of us do, bro.
None of us do, bro.
For my cousins and brothers, yes, but not my cousins. Only through Facebook, like you were saying. But
yeah, none of us.
None of us do. None of us do.
We do. We talk. We got a group chat. You know, we talk every day and do that, but not with my cousins. Just like every once in a while.
Might be your cousin, might not be. I got cousins that I fuck with.
But even on some,
you know what I'm saying? But
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know nobody.
Huh?
Even people that I for real call friends, like, you know what I'm saying? You have people that you probably been your friends, and if you saw them today, it would be like, ain't shit changed.
Right.
When the last time you talked to them? You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I don't think it comes down a lot of times to it being family. A lot of times we're not reaching out to anybody.
But check this out.
You reach out to who you fuck with.
But now check this out. But
close.
But you know the difference between that?
Zach, do you reach out to your homeboys that you closer to more than your cousins? I mean, be honest. It just depends on what kind of relationship you have.
Yeah, I'm saying I agree with y'all. Yeah, I do reach out to my homeboys more. But this is what's fucked up. Even kind of where we probably need to check ourselves. This particular person is the link to that aunt. Is the link to that uncle. So you don't want to see this person at the funeral and be like, damn, how you not necessarily showing fake love, but nigga, oh, now you want to see and say my condolences, nigga. When my mom or my pops passed, you could have been reached out to me type shit. So to avoid all of that, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. To avoid all of that, because this is gonna happen. This is gonna happen to every single fucking one.
That works on both sides, though. It works on both sides. It don't just fall on you.
No, I know, but this is the thing. Eventually, somebody has to be that person. That's why we have these conversations. So hopefully, the vibration that we putting out there.
Yeah, but sometimes because, like I said, it's proximity. Sometimes you don't have that bond you have with your cousin that you have with somebody that you didn't grew up with.
Yeah, but we can call them
a friend or whatever.
You can call them though.
We can call them though. I'm talking about right now. Like all my cousins, I'm talking about. I'm speaking for myself. This is no bullshit. I got about 6 or 7 different cousins in California I can reach out to right now that I ain't talked to in 15, 20 years, bro. And that's no fucking excuse. I got cousins in LA. I got cousins in San Bernardino. I got cousins in fucking Sacramento. I have no fucking excuse why I ain't reach out to these niggas. You know what I'm saying? But I just haven't.
I got family on my dad's side that I've never.
I don't know what these niggas is doing. I could be plugged into something major over there and don't even fucking use that link because I ain't talk to these niggas.
Yeah, I think at the same time though, like, it is partly your parents' job to keep people like y'all intact. Because how many times have you been to a
Until
funeral?
you're an adult, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Right.
But
Until you're an adult.
Yeah, there's a line.
But
that
how many
we have
times,
to take
even as
responsibility.
a 15-year-old, as a 10-year-old, have you been to a funeral and somebody say, "I'm your auntie," and you ain't never met this person before?
You
My
know where
kids
y'all
go
got a
through
better
that right
advantage than
now.
us? You know where y'all have it way better because y'all had the internet. Y'all had Facebook. Like once we branched out, my cousins in Cali, that was long distance.
We had to reach.
That phone call was once a month.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
We had to
I
reach.
can speak for
You
me.
see
Like I
people,
usually
but
like
people are still not reaching out.
Like we from the Midwest, we from the Midwest here in Indiana.
Hold on.
So my mom's side of the family kind of stayed there a little bit, and we branched out to the East Coast. My pop's side of the family moved out here, out west.
Right.
So I really didn't have no connection with them or anything, until now we done moved out here.
Right.
Now my kids get to see the other side of my family and all that. 'Cause like I said, sometimes it's just proximity, bro.
Yeah.
It's proximity because my mom couldn't afford for us to travel and do stuff. Like they had a family reunion out here. I think I probably was like 15, 16 years old, and she couldn't afford to send us. You know what I'm saying? It'd have been dope if we could have went, but it didn't happen. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause so like I said, sometimes it's proximity. It was easy when everybody was in the central location. You go for the summer, you could see all your relatives, your cousins, and do all that shit. But like once everybody branch out, if you had a situation where they branch out, it's kind of hard.
Okay,
but if
so
y'all
now
in the
watch
same
this.
vicinity, y'all around the same area, I feel like it ain't no excuse. That's no excuse right
You
there.
just
If
gave me
y'all
an
right there,
idea,
then
D.
y'all ain't communicating and rocking with each other.
So you just gave me an idea. So do we need to start, our family start doing some shit like, look, you know what I'm saying? Every summer, send your kids out here for 2 weeks to play with my kids type
What
shit.
happened to that?
Yeah, like, okay,
People
I'm going
don't
to send my
trust people.
kids
I
over
mean,
there for 2 weeks.
exactly. For example, you in a good spot. Like you got kids that's still like in elementary, like early middle school. Like you could get away with that.
Yeah,
My
now,
kids grown now. Jimmy kids damn near grown now. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So,
but I
you
feel
got
like
opportunity to
I
do that,
feel
but-
like still that's still an excuse. Like I feel like family don't, family do it, we gonna do it and do what it do. Like there's no excuse. Like even if they 18, 19, 20, that's my kids don't want to go. I feel what you saying, D. My kids don't want to go to somebody's house they don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like they're like, what? Who on who?
Sometimes you got to start it out early. You can't just automatically start it at 15 because you're gonna be like, I don't know this dude. Like,
Yeah, 'cause you gotta figure too. Like when I came out here, my father's side of the family, like it was an adjustment for them because they didn't know them. You know what I'm saying? They weren't around. When I got out here, my kids was in their teens. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So it took a while for them to adjust. You know what I'm saying? Ain't like it was happening the whole time, but they vibe and get along good now. You know what I'm saying? But not at first. That's kind of hard if you ain't been dealing with that over the past year. All you really know is your mother and father and whatever family is in y'all proximity.
But that's what family is. That's what.
And this generation ain't as social as we are. They ain't as social
After
as
your
we
thought
are.
pause, man.
Like
I
we
just
can
wanna say
adjust.
this.
We can go over somebody that we don't know, have a conversation, and we be good. This generation was kind of like shelter. Like they don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
A lot of my family fuck with each other through our parents not fucking with each other. At the end of the day, it's one of those situations where if you really fuck with somebody particularly, you ain't gonna let none of that shit in the way. You gonna reach out to that motherfucker.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Sometimes they'll be long distance. Sometimes they'll be right there. I speak to more people in VA than I speak to people out here. Right. I'm out here. Right. You know what I'm saying?
So moving, not that we have to get off this conversation, but
We should.
because we talking about with the podcast, we always talk about how we can do better, be better,
Correct.
and being proactive. What can we do? And before we get you off the phone, wise guy, moving forward to keep these lines of communication established and connected, man. Because like y'all been saying, like we dropped the ball. Certain generations dropped the ball. That don't make. Just because we dropped it, don't mean we can't pick it back up. That's basically what I'm trying to say.
Like we need to work together.
Right now, on me, I'm starting with my siblings. You know what I'm saying? I got 5 brothers, 1 sister. You know what I'm saying?
I agree.
They all supposed to be coming out here for Christmas. You know what I'm saying? So we working on that part of it. So we got to get that part of it right before we can branch out.
Right.
To that part. Like my brother got married in Florida. We all showed up like we supposed to.
Nice.
Made it happen, and it felt good. You know what I'm saying? Getting a little beach house joint, had a nice little wedding and shit. So we start there, and then maybe we can branch out to the cousins. You know what I'm saying?
I agree with that, bro. What you think about this? Me and Sports Dude, because we family, we were saying that all the families had to first clean up their own house. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like each house first take care, and then the whole family could come to the table.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because right now, certain parts of this family don't fuck with this side and this side, and then people in the house. But if each house, like each family name, like they did back in the day, like back in like Game of Thrones and shit, like each house was they was responsible for all they shit, and there was one person in charge.
Yep.
And they come, then that's the only way it's gonna start, by getting your house first.
Sometimes you gotta leave the parents out of it, and you gotta make it happen. So I'll make this quick story and I'll leave it alone, so I won't hold up the line. So my grandfather's brother had a daughter. She like my age. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never met her, never seen her, nothing. And she was like, she reached out to me. It was like, she coming out to Vegas. We got the same last name and everything. I ain't never met her, nothing. You know, we conversated, planned some shit, and we kicked it the whole time. This right before Zach had came out here to visit. You know, we kicked it with for like 4 days. It was dope. It was a dope experience. Like, sometimes you just got to branch out and do it on your own. You know, leave the parents out of it.
Yeah,
I ain't seen my grandfather's brother since I was a kid. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? Even though she's my mother's cousin. You know what I'm saying? But she my age. You know what I'm saying? And we had a good time kicking, and we still kick it. You know, talk every once in a while here and there. You know what I'm saying? So that was something that, you know, we linked up and made it happen. So it's definitely possible.
Let me ask you this.
It's definitely possible.
I got situations in my family where when I go to see an aunt, they'll ask me a question like, hey, how your mama doing? You know what I'm saying? Like I want to get out of that. Like, I want to get out of that. Now, you know, like, you
don't ask me. You should know. You know what I'm saying?
Because I don't want my mom to have to go to either her brother or sister's funeral, and they haven't spoken years, and I don't want to have to go through that myself.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I want things to be mended before said things happen.
Yeah, but you don't have no control over that. You can mend it
Bro,
with your sister and your brother or sister or whatever, but you can't fix your parents' shit. That's Buddhist shit. They have to fix that on their own.
I mean, okay, but here's the thing. I do have control. I'm gonna tell you why. Because if before my grandmother and grandfather died, they had that control. Everybody failed to take leadership. Step up to the plate. So somebody has to. You know what I'm saying? And I'm taking that responsibility for my family to do that. To make sure. And if it don't work, it don't work. But I'm gonna deal with that responsibility.
It should work. Yeah,
it should work, and it will work because it's gonna work.
Yeah. Somebody has to be the matriarch. You know, somebody has
or
to
the
be
patriarch. Somebody has to take that king role or that.
They have to. Yeah,
and they didn't.
Yep.
And if I fail, I fail, bro. But I'm not gonna fail. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody's family is different.
Because you want the role, and
exactly.
The fact that you want the role, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're not gonna fail at it. Like, most people not stepping up.
What saying is that you can hope.
No, because I mean, if he do his part and it don't work, you know what I'm saying? At least he knows that he tried and he made it happen.
When you asking,
and I get what he's saying, but I'm more so like, I feel like I'm gonna tell a motherfucker what to do.
Come on, bro. And
like, seriously, like,
look, I'm gonna slap your old ass. Look,
I don't know about that.
I'm not having it, bro. I'm not having it.
That's the
I'm
type
not
of shit.
having
no,
it.
you go and talk to this motherfucking person.
Nah. But listen to this. But when I go to your house, you ask how you're doing, and then I go to your house, you're asking how you're doing. Y'all both want to reach out. You don't know how.
So guess what? Hey, let's go to dinner next.
Guess what I just did. But that's
let's
what the
go
problem
to dinner
is.
next Saturday, and I just told both of them.
And they're both there. They're too old. They're in the hip.
Yo,
they can't even move without a walker. I get them sitting down.
See, I'm talking about people who don't give a fuck how the other one's doing.
I'm not talking about that. I'm not talking about that. Like, y'all got to work out your own shit. I'm just speaking on my own shit right now.
Are they still up top in New York? Are they around each other, close by each other?
Huh?
So that is your mother's siblings, are they in close proximity, or are they in another state?
They're in another state. But they can't even have a phone conversation. You see what I'm saying?
That's crazy.
Yeah, exactly. And for real,
how the others are doing?
Yes,
yeah, because that's still their brother or sister.
Yeah,
so they
exactly.
want to know. But
they want to know. They care.
Pride is a motherfucker.
Pride is the devil. Sad.
Nobody wants to be the first one to say they sorry or be at fault.
I wouldn't be putting up with that in the first place.
I'm just trying to think, is there anything that I would ever beef over my brother about that would just keep me from not ever talking to him?
Pride.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
see, I mean,
a moment here and there, but to not ever.
Who the fuck?
Don't fuck with the motherfucker. The motherfucker don't fuck with the motherfucker. There ain't no halfway shit. There ain't no how is that motherfucker doing, by the way. None of that shit. Fuck that nigga. You know what I'm saying?
But you know what's crazy?
Yo, let me
though?
get off the line though, bro. People want to call in.
To be.
Y'all take it easy.
All right, wise guy.
Appreciate you, bro.
Love you.
All right.
To be a fucking sibling and feel that way, like I wouldn't feel that way to none of y'all. So how the hell am I feel that way about somebody that came out the same
I know
womb?
two brothers right now that are first cousins of mine that are going through this shit and haven't talked to each other the last year and a half. That's awesome fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? And don't fuck with each other.
That's crazy. Now, granted, me and my brother ain't speaking right now, but it ain't over nothing too serious that where we won't speak again. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but I feel like you see it far too often because you say that right now, but we all know time stops for no one. And that shit fly by for everybody.
oh yeah, fuck yeah.
So before you know it, it's like shit.
Time don't
It's
went
been
by.
2 months. Shit, it's been 4 months.
yeah. But that happens any fucking way. You know what I'm saying? Like, just in general life, like a nigga might not speak to, like the nigga outside of the niggas that you kick it with on a daily basis. How often do you speak to your friends or family? You know what I'm saying? Like, it could be a couple months before
Thanks
you
to
might
social
speak.
media every now and then. Because I'm going to tell you right now, if it weren't for that, who knows, I might be more active with the actual joint.
Yo, we got another
One.
call.
To send a voicemail, press 2.
Hot Rod.
Yo, yo, yo.
It's not. It's I mean.
Oh, I mean, how you
What
doing,
up,
Queen?
I'm good. Hey, Zach. Jimmy, do it all.
What up? What up?
I just wanted to just share that, you know, in theory it would be nice. My family, I just got a perfect example. Like my aunt and my mom don't talk to each other.
Okay.
And my mom doesn't know why. My mom can walk to my aunt's house. But every time I come home, it's like, your aunt, I ain't gonna say her name, I'm about to say her name.
Right. Don't do that. Don't do that.
You can't edit
Your
it.
aunt want to see the kids. And then when I go over there, you talk trash about my mom. And I'm like, wait a minute, this is not what we're going to do.
Right.
Like, at all. So sometimes them little, you realize the older you get, your family is kind of just, not everybody's family, but I'm just speaking to my family.
Go ahead.
They
Speak
kinda
on yours.
just-
Go ahead. Speak on yours.
I'm speaking on mine.
Right.
So it's just kind of like, sometimes it's hard to bridge that gap. And when I called my uncle and talked about it, he was like, well, it's always been a pecking order in the family.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just kind of like, so what do you mean by a pecking order? I'm on the right side of the pecking order and my mom is not? No,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
not going to
exactly.
go that way. I choose my
That's
mom.
crazy. Yeah, that's
I choose who raised me and my people. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That's just
Right.
crazy to me. But this is a personal story. And every family
Has
is
that.
different.
Has one.
I wish my
Yeah.
family could get together and we come all together. But when you talk about a pecking order, it's hard to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
I
So
agree. And then jealousy.
I'm just saying it's not as easy, like, because if I can't go to my aunt and be like, come on, let's go to dinner, and you tell me what's going on with you and my mom, that's not going to happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Can you though? Have you tried?
You
No,
said-
to be perfectly honest with you, what happened?
And I haven't either. And I'm in the same situation where this aunt might not be dealing with this aunt. They all cussing my one uncle that's still alive out because he fucking up. You know what I'm saying? So, but I haven't, and I wish I was in a position to just fly them all out somewhere and be like, okay, y'all, let's go hang out. Let's go on a vacation somewhere. I think if we was in the positions to do this, and not to say that you ain't, I don't know, but you know what I mean? Like, that would take that would melt some of the ice. You know what I mean? And it would we can kind of gauge how we want this conversation to go, if that makes sense. Like, I just get them out of their environment into a whole separate environment. You know what I mean? Because I know.
I mean, hey. And that's what my uncle said. He said, maybe you're the one that's supposed to bring us together. Wait a minute. I didn't create this.
See, but
Like-
but somebody has to.
And him saying that, maybe that was a sign. Maybe
That's a sign, though. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like I used to think about this shit so hard about how my family used to be. And I know people say, well, let it go, and things like that. And if I let it go, my kids, like, it's going to trickle down somehow, some way, bro. And
sis, what up, Mika?
And I feel like I'm gonna have to be the patriarch, and that's like, and I feel like I'm ready for it.
People step up in that position.
Thank you.
I mean, if it's given to you, it's given to you. But in most situations, people step up to that because they're just tired of seeing what's going on. And if that's the case, sometimes you're just tired of seeing what's going on. That even motivates you more to be like, nah, this ain't, because I'm not with this no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, you gonna address whatever situation you have with the family, or you gonna do this because I'm tired of hearing about my cousin is in the hospital for this, or my such and such is doing this, or through 5 different people. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, it shouldn't be this way. So I just feel like somehow, some way, we gotta, our generation, has to be the ones to kind of be disciplined enough to do this for whatever reason. I don't know. They left it in our responsibility.
I feel you, and I also feel like y'all was saying earlier too, I got to make sure my household's strong.
That's true too. Definitely.
I got to set the example to be like, okay, me and my family, and it's been times where I have literally tried to bring my family together, like, let's go out on the weekend, like, planning next year. Mm-hmm. And it's just little stupid stuff, and you just be like, wow, we really doing this right now? It's just... Right. I don't know, but I will say that I have hope. And let me put this out here. I love my family to death.
Mm-hmm. We all
family
do.
Is who they are. We all love our family, but it just be the little things that you be like, wait a minute, like, you can't make me pick and choose.
Right. You know what I look at it like?
You can't treat me with certain favoritism, and then you don't even do it to your own sister. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense to me. It's out of order.
Right. You know what I look at, and that's a whole fact. You know what I'm saying? I definitely agree with you. And I just want to add on to that. You know what I kind of look at it like if we're responsible for having our kids and our grandkids and great-grandkids from doing the Ancestry.com for their fucking cousin. Well, they could have just been in contact with him. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do all of this shit. Like, your third cousin might be a fucking NFL player, and you don't even know. You know what I'm saying? Because that side of the family just got detached. You know what I mean? Or we ain't do our due diligence and our job to keep them in line and keep that bloodline in contact with each other. Because all it is our kids having kids and their kids having kids and their kids having kids. So that's just like 3rd, 4th, 5th generation cousins. So I don't want that separation. I want them all to know. And I know that might be an impossible dream, but just somehow, some way. Like, if everybody else can fucking do it, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's how I feel about that shit. You know what I mean?
Right.
And I just think it starts with us, Queen. Like, somehow, some way. We just got to break the barrier, break the shackles. And if we can't get our aunts and uncles to do it, let's not fail our children and grandchildren. And our sisters.
Then you're right. Let's go to the next generation. Let's go to the cousins.
They're going to be fucking bullheaded.
Right, because I'm not... You're absolutely right. You know what I mean? Move on to who is willing and prepared to come together. Who is not... They will eventually follow suit.
There you go.
There
you go. Because they're going to be embarrassed that we did it, and they didn't do
it. Right. They're going to see all the pictures on Facebook and get posted and be like, dang, I wish I was there.
Yep. Now y'all have a whole family reunion and invite none of us. Because y'all was acting up. Y'all didn't want to. You was beefing with this person, so we just took all the cousins and all the brothers and sisters, and we hung out. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what we did. So, because my brother keeps up with cousins that I don't keep up with, and I keep up with cousins that he don't keep up with. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm sure y'all might be in the same situation. So, we can bring all of those links together and just say, all right, y'all acting up, we gonna do it over here ourselves. You know?
Because it's a generation gap, as you stated earlier, like your brother is older than you. So it's certain group of cousins that he was closer with than you are closer with. And that's another division in cousins, too. I got cousins that are 10, 15, 20 years older than me. I might have met them twice. And like you said, it's at a funeral or something like that. The cousins that I communicate with are generally the cousins I grew up with. Played with, roughed it with.
I agree.
Those are the ones I keep in touch with.
But I love they aunt to death, so it's fucked up that I gotta call they aunt to find out how they doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
And
it just feels weird sometimes to ask
the
them.
same way that they got to call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Your mom and your parents to find out how you doing.
I'm doing exactly.
We all can be better.
Yep.
We all can be better.
There you go.
I like that when I walk in and I hear words like "we all need to do better."
Yeah. That's just what it is. Like
that's all it is.
Self accountability, man. Like we can. That's why we had these conversations. Because if two people walk away from this conversation and go reach out to a cousin they ain't talked to in 15 years, we accomplished something.
Yeah. But also
you did your job.
But it's about fear too. I know when I left, we was talking about something, but I just want to say fear, man. Fear is always in every topic because not being scared to be that person or to reach out or worry about what somebody's feelings are going to be, because at the end of the day, that's all it really is we worrying about what somebody else is going to say or feel or react to. And that's all it really is for me. So I don't know what I missed, but I know it sounds good when I walk in and I hear you.
Same vibe. Yeah, about just being the glue. Like we was basically saying how, if our aunts and uncles don't want to participate, then we just go from our generation down. And then they're going to be jealous and mad and be like, oh, you know what I mean? So they'll jump in line.
But I'm not going to tie the line up. I thank y'all for giving me a little bit of time to holler at y'all.
Appreciate you, Queen.
We enjoy y'all, so keep doing y'all thing.
Hey, shout your page out.
Shout your page out one more time.
And put it in the comments, too, if you can.
Okay. And the new video just dropped, Miss Natural Mystics, is capital M, lowercase z, natural capital N, mystic capital M. So, right. Miss Natural Mystic. Y'all come and check me out. Good content, buddy.
I have already. I didn't check out new videos because I don't even watch my own shit, but I will. I will.
I appreciate that. Whenever you get a chance, it's hard for me to watch myself too. So
I love the garden. I love the garden.
Whenever you get a chance, it's some good stuff.
Yeah. I love the garden and everything y'all got going on. Yeah, it's nice. It's definitely black love.
I've seen
black love, positive black love.
It is.
Dope. It's definitely dope.
Yeah, we love y'all and we appreciate y'all.
And we love y'all too. We always will support, and I appreciate the support y'all shown me. And y'all just keep doing y'all thing. Keep doing your thing.
We appreciate you.
All right, so peace.
All right, peace. Rodney, peace. We know you somewhere in the background.
Look, he right here.
Yeah, you know it. What up, brother?
All right, bro. All right, y'all. Yeah, man.
See, that's a different motherfucker. That be like, yo, that's my motherfuckers right there. You know
those my motherfuckers right there. Motherfuckers. Not those motherfuckers over there. Not those stupid motherfuckers.
Not them motherfuckers.
I don't know, because you be like, you my motherfucker.
You can say it like that.
Nah, you don't say you my motherfucker.
Yeah, but
my motherfucker.
Nah, don't do it.
Do you know?
You, those my
motherfucker.
That's my
nigga right there.
Yeah. But if you say my motherfucker me, that's different, because that's you my motherfucker nigga.
Nah, but check this out. Look at the motherfucking wheels.
See, there you go. Another West Coast shit. West Coast shit. I'm telling you. Early 90s West Coast.
Yeah, I agree. Yo, but I just seen, they fired John Gruden. They let John Gruden go.
Holy shit.
That's what I was saying.
They just did this shit?
Yo,
that's breaking news.
It's just breaking news. So we get it live on the Porch Monkey Podcast.
They said they found text
messages when he was talking to the brother.
We are breaking news, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Breaking
Gruden has just been
exclusive. John Gruden has been parted ways with.
Because you can't say a nigga lips look like Michelin tires.
Is that what he said? Word.
Hey, y'all think I'm making this shit up? I promise you, y'all think I'm making this shit up? Google it. And that's what he referred the nigga's lips to a pair of Michelin tires.
Wow.
That's a good one, though. I don't feel like you should have said it, but that's a good one.
Nah, he should have gave that to like Dave Chappelle.
Yeah.
He should have gave that to a comedian. But actually, I don't think he should be fired for that. I mean,
oh shit.
Nah, but he said the word nigger.
Nah, he didn't say nigger.
No, they say he said racial slurs in these what's called.
Nah, but they said it was more racial slurs.
But yeah, because he tried to get ahead of it. Because he was like, yeah, I did.
Here and tell me he said black people lips.
Yeah, he said nigger
That
lips.
nigga said nigga.
Yeah.
Nah, he
because
probably said a player's lips.
He made his statement because he was like, yeah, there's some other things I said that might. So it was the other shit that.
Yo, they probably.
He
Yo,
definitely said nigga.
That shit was probably horrible too.
Oh my nigga.
He was probably naming players. It was like Caldwell's lips look like a pair of Michelin tires. And have you seen Jenkins' balls? Jenkins' balls look like blah 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 blah. Like,
but you know what's fucked up? He wasn't even coaching them. I don't think. This is when he was working for like NBC, and he was like, "Yeah, I know that guy. His lips are looser than a pair of Michelin tires." So the analogy is like, wait a minute, how is his tires ain't even loose? So what the fuck you mean? So you saying his lips are big? That's what you saying?
Or black. You're saying they big or black?
Holy shit!
So Ronnie's like what? And Kevin Smith said he's resigning.
Oh, he's resigning. Well, because he's going to be fired. Ways. No, they said they parted ways. So I'm gonna resign. Okay, how many niggas actually say, yeah, I got fired? They're like, yeah,
these emails
I changed location.
I ain't working. If you did something did something heinous, and you about to get some bread, go ahead and apologize. Go remember in the email you sent. Yo, this shit was like 7 years ago too, bro.
Why are you resigning?
Nah,
they parting ways was for 7 years
but he
ago?
had to resign because
that email ain't recent. That shit was 7 years ago.
I feel like I don't know.
Nah,
that's why I said a lot of niggas is about to get in trouble over this shit, bro. A lot of niggas is about to get in trouble over this shit.
Hot Rod. To accept, press 1. To send a voicemail.
I gotta change his name. I gotta say pause.
Niggas
yo, what up, Rod?
Yo. Hey, I just realized that. I didn't pause there laughing, got me laughing.
Yo.
Yeah, that shit is crazy. This nigga.
Yo.
Nigga lips look like a pair of Michelin tires. Or like,
10 years ago, that's what Kevin said.
Yeah, but like, how you gonna go around your new players now? How you gonna go around your new players? See, that's why he gotta resign.
That joke was before
that shit is fucking hilarious.
Yeah, but he gotta resign.
But 10 years ago,
the nigga said, "Oh, this is how I talk about everybody." I'm joking. Niggas is like, wait a minute.
See,
you put too much emphasis on lips.
All right. Yo, but think about the era we grew up with: Archie Bunker, George Jefferson. George Jefferson.
He thought he was being funny. He was cracking the joke.
Hey, listen, bro. How often do niggas joke like that?
All the time.
It just slipped out.
Right.
See, that's the problem. Bro.
Right? Yeah.
Like, come on, man.
I'm telling you, he was working. Remember, he used to do Monday Night Football.
I remember.
Right?
He probably
And
said, "Oh, his lips are blacker than."
Yeah.
Well, that's
and
what
that's
I'm saying.
when he
Like, 10 years is a long time. Like, what's...
Bro, I don't care.
10 years, you can rob a bank right now in 10 years. If you came out, you couldn't even go to jail.
Bro, you talking about robbing a bank or saying something racially? That's.
Yeah. I want to see Bruh's lips. Is what I want to see.
Yeah.
I don't know if you should say pause. I don't know if you should.
What? I want to see whose lips he's talking about.
Yeah, you still got to pause.
The man said in the email. Oh yeah, this is what he said. Pause, man. He said, "Oh yeah, go ahead and interview him. He got some loose lips like a Michelin tire." Some shit.
Yo.
Can you hear me now?
I can definitely hear you now.
Bigger than a Michelin tire. He'll talk all the time.
So you know,
it was something like
hold on, Zay. Hold on.
I was kind of for Gruden. I was like, it was old, and I was like, one thing that's going to keep Gruden safe is he had a gay guy on his team. I was like, you know, at the end of the day,
How does that keep you safe? How does that keep you safe?
Because he's open.
Yeah.
Pause.
But however, I just read he denounced.
Yo, wait a minute.
Police,
All right.
them protesting the national anthem. He also called Roger Goodell a faggot and a clueless anti-football pussy.
Oh, wow.
And he also said that they pressured Jeff Fisher to draft a queer, talking about Michael Sam.
Right.
So yeah, Gruden's Gruden's done.
He been wildin'. Yeah.
He's done. You might as well pick another topic to ride out.
He definitely said that. Yo, he been.
Yo, why did he email that though? Like, nigga, like that.
Because you know, back then, you don't think that shit is gonna catch up to you, bro. You figure something 10 years.
You feel like emails back then.
Yeah,
10 years ago, emails.
Bro.
That's why a lot of niggas
That's
is
like
about
saying
to
it
get
in
trouble,
person.
Bro, anything you
lot of
type,
niggas is about to get
anything
in
you
trouble.
type is traceable. I don't give a damn.
People didn't know that 10 years ago.
Yeah, I'm
What?
telling
How do
you,
you
yeah,
not-
man.
How do you not know?
I'm telling you, not like that,
And you
Bro.
know, another crazy part is how many people been defending him, bro. I'm talking about just even last night.
Mike Tirico.
If y'all watched the game
Yeah.
last night.
Yeah, Mike Tirico. He's a great guy.
They was praising John, boy. They was giving John that love, and I felt it. I was like, you know what, man? It was
He grew up, he's a little older than us.
I'm like,
so
boy,
he
you
watched Archie Bunker.
You just said faggot and
Fred Sanford. Like, think about the comedy.
And boy, you
He
did.
thought it was okay. Yo, the fact that he called. See, now I don't feel bad what he said about the Michelin lips. Because
he don't like nobody.
he slandered everybody.
Yeah, like
Yeah, he was just, he's a regular guy.
So
like me.
now they just picked on the fact, they just targeted the fact that he said black. So now they're trying to make him look like a racist.
Oh no! Once he said the F word, they got him out of there.
Kevin
That's
Smith
why he was
said Keyshawn went off.
Yeah, no, it's deeper than race because you definitely
Keyshawn
could have
went
looked
off on
at the whole Michelin entire thing as not
House
race.
niggas.
'Cause
Right.
Let's be real.
Right.
He's in a locker room with a bunch of niggas who joke on themselves. He know he walks through locker rooms and you know they in that nigga this, nigga that, like joking on each other.
He probably heard
like,
that.
He literally could have heard that joke
Yep.
already. He could have
Yep.
been like, look at this man, it's like a Michelin tires.
Right.
I mean, it just so happens to be a reference
And he's
that
like,
people
I
say
heard Deontay
to
say
black
that
people,
such
but
and
at the
such.
same time,
Right, he heard
at
somebody
the same
say it.
time, Pete, if Dave Chappelle talks about this, right? Dave Chappelle will be like, and then I did the same thing, bro. I had to Google the dude today, and when I Googled the dude, I laughed first. I was like, hey, bro, dude got some big lips though.
That's what I was like. I gotta see bro's lips.
Like, it could have been just a joke.
Right.
But now, like you said, he coming out saying the F word, queers.
Yeah, once he did
He
that.
done.
Yeah, once he did that, bro, it was over with.
Yeah, but did they bring up the queer part? What did they bring up?
That's the whole thing what Dave Chappelle was saying in his special. Once you start joking on them, all of a sudden it's not funny no more. We can make fun of everybody else. Once you bring up that F word and the rainbow people, it's over with, man. Yeah, it's over with.
Yeah.
Facts, because like I said in the beginning, I said that's how he gonna be protected. Because at the end of the day, he can come out and be like, "Yo, I love everybody. Look, I got the only active gay dude on my roster. I love everybody." Right. And everybody would have been like, "Yo, he right, yo, he do got the gay dude." And you know what I'm saying? But now, boy,
Yeah.
Hey,
I like that.
Time in. Since y'all broke it to me live, I had to break back my Google search live.
Yeah, we appreciate you. We
appreciate you dropping knowledge.
I'm saying this breaking news, so we appreciate you bringing more light to it because I didn't know he said none of that shit.
Yeah,
Me either. And look, I'll be honest to y'all. When I was hearing about it, I just actually Googled today. I was like, man, what did he say? I didn't even feed into it, bro. Like, cause especially when I heard how old it was.
Right.
I was like, I don't even want to. I want to leave it alone. But now,
years ago.
I mean, I'm not offended per se, but in the eyes of this cancel culture right now, he's definitely done.
Nah, but I think he can go into the comedy industry. Like, I think he could be a good comedian.
Now is his contract voided? Because remember he signed a 10-year contract.
It's definitely voided. And now we can't even go back into broadcasting.
He can't be no comedian. And they said something about, I think he made. I think it's a lot of stuff he said, bro. Because his brother got fired. I think like a couple weeks ago. By the Snyder dude. He got a brother that coaches too, and I think.
So why he got fired?
About that too.
Why the brother got fired for being his brother?
No. I mean, he used to be the coach of the Redskins at one time. But what I'm saying is, whatever situation they had of his firing, I think he had some emails like about that. Or some kind of messages out there about him showing frustration towards the firing of his brother.
Damn.
No, I didn't have. It's totally unrelated to what he
Trump
just
should
did.
start a podcast. I would listen to that shit.
But
You
yeah.
know how much ignorant shit they would say on that.
He's done, man. The Raiders was looking good this year.
Yeah, they was.
Yeah, they was, man.
Kevin Smith said he said this. Dumboris Smith. He said Dumboris.
His lips, the size of Michelin tires.
Told you. I knew I was close. I'm telling you, bro. That nigga said Michelin lips.
There's
Oh,
a
yeah.
nigga named Dumboris.
That's a nigga name what it says. Like
That's the joke. Yeah, I'm more offended his name is Dumb
I
Boris.
mean, the guy doesn't.
Yo, but I mean,
sad thing
but
is, if somebody had said it, you know, from our culture, it would have been funny as hell. You know, if DC Young Fly would have been like, "Man, look at this Michelin tire and having ass."
yeah,
There you go.
yeah.
We would have been like, "Oh, these people are good fool," but of course, you know.
Yo, but you know what's even
Wrong person
crazier?
said it.
What's even crazier is these dudes be in the locker room and niggas be talking nigga all the time. I'm sure they get, bro. Look, I've heard. Quote me. I don't care if I go to hell for this. I heard Tom Brady say to Ed Reed, "Yo, what's up, my nigga?" And he dapped him up in the hallway.
Right. And I mean, but I want to bring up something bigger than that. Why we got pause, man? Here.
Okay.
Pause. Remember when Eminem said nigga? How come that hasn't been brought back up?
Because he was.
And he ain't been canceled.
Shit, Tyson Fury just said it.
He was
He was
14.
in the eighth.
Tyson Fury said it?
Because he was in the 8th grade and he was
Ty-
heartbroken.
Look, it's this video.
Hey,
Tyson
the
Fury
way they
was chilling,
canceling
celebrating
people,
with his
and I'm
kids,
only using
and
that as
he
an example.
singing
I don't
the
care if
Biggie
they do
song.
it.
If you don't know,
Hold on, wait a minute,
singing
wait a
the Biggie song.
Did y'all hear
He
that?
say, if you don't know, now you know, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
He said Tyson
Bam,
Fury
right
said
there.
it.
You know, that shit all viral right now.
Yeah.
World star and shit.
But he's rapping his song though. I don't know. I don't.
What's good in saying my nigga or rapping a song?
I don't give a damn
He was
either way.
rapping the song.
I'm
He was
glad
definitely
we
rapping the
brought this
song.
up too,
Yeah.
but we don't have enough time this week to do that. We'll talk about this next week. We'll talk about this next week. Yeah, this is a good one. You know, the word, because I wanted to talk about it, because there's old people who hate the word nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And
They hate the word
And we were talking to a guy. I want to say he's Mexican, but I'm sure he's of Latino descent.
he say nigga more than we do.
But I don't know that. But he was saying he.
I don't know that.
And he was asking like, hey, because we was talking about we was freestyling or whatever, and he was saying like, is it okay if I
didn't know he asked you that.
Yeah, he was like, is it okay if I say nigga?
Well, he didn't ask me, so.
Yeah,
But you gave him the green light.
Now it might be uncomfortable that
the
you
other people around me gave me the green
Exactly.
light.
See, but I'm
Because you think
uncomfortable.
it's cool
I'm
that you
uncomfortable.
asked.
But I respect it. No, I respect the hell out of the fact that he.
See, y'all generations, like I said, well, that's a little different. I don't think you ask anybody for permission.
Why not?
Nah, that's just because, bro. I don't know. That just sounds awkward to me. That just.
You know they built that stadium for him,
He's colored. He could say it.
and this nigga got
Like
fired.
you're Latin. Like
That shit
you're
crazy.
not.
Yeah.
You're not them.
Yeah.
You're with
That shit
us.
crazy.
I wouldn't even see.
And I feel you. I was just saying like, but a lot of people feel like no,
Fat
you're
Joe
not-
say nigga all the time. Fat Joe and Big Pun said nigga all
Yeah,
the
but
time.
they
they
are
Afro
niggas.
Latino, ain't they? Or they just.
Afro Latino.
Hey, y'all brothers be easy though.
Yeah, man.
All right,
Yeah, because
Rob.
we about to go ponder
Appreciate it,
off
bro.
in the La La Land, bro. We about to
All
get
right,
up
Rob,
there.
love you.
Appreciate you,
Appreciate
man.
I mean, yeah. I was.
Ah.
I don't care that they say nigga. I'm just saying, but
All right, that's perfect time too, because we shut down 9:30. It's about 9:28.
You know goddamn when the motherfucking mean nigga funny.
Exactly.
If you still acting like this is an issue.
you know why? You know why I
2021.
disagree with that.
Why?
This is my only disagree.
What's that?
If a white person said it that grew up around nothing but white people, they have no business feeling comfortable enough to coming up to me and saying it the cool way. Because like nigga, you ain't even grow up like that. So why would you come up to me thinking it's cool?
Like, hey, what's up,
But
my
if
nigga?
it was a white dude that grew up around us, he can say it. That's the only beef I would have with it, pause, man. That's the only beef I would have.
It have to be me knowing his extensive background and all
Montana. He grew up in Montana.
I don't know.
He grew. I'm telling you, this is his background. He grew up in South Dakota, and with horses.
His pops was a Red Dragon.
Right, but he listened to hip hop, so
Grand
he
Dragon.
feels like he's cool
The
enough to
Grand
say
Wizard
nigga.
ass. Motherfucker.
So he never grew up around black people, but he listens to hip hop.
I say context and I say choose your audience wisely. That's all I say.
Facts.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yo, let's get this fucking bozo in real quick.
So we got the bozo faces of it.
Yeah, let's go with these quick bozos. Get the fuck out of
First
here.
of all, we gotta go first with Superman. The new Superman.
I think that's might be a lengthier conversation. Well, no, we can do Superman first.
The new Superman, John Kent.
Yeah, this fucking.
Don't.
But my bozo face is to the writers and the staff.
Go with the bitch with the fucking baby.
You want to do that first?
Yes.
Superman is going to be
two of
fucking.
them. Which one? The one on the pole or the one?
That's why I said Superman might
the one
be
on the
lengthy.
pole, man.
That's why I said do that.
Because I wanted to show this one last week. Now, Do It All said to me something that made sense, but it didn't after I thought about it thoroughly. But this is one of the bozo faces.
All right, well, check it out.
Bozo face.
Whoa, girl. Woo! Okay, can you hold there? Okay, sit on me now. Yeah, sit on me. Okay. Hey! Okay, now put your arms out. You can sit on me, look. Woo!
You see this one? So,
y'all see this shit? Did y'all really see this shit?
You
wonder why we hand out these awards. Like, I wish that if they didn't charge me with assault, I would get like a pie, like a cherry pie, and just smack this shit.
Yeah, that's what we should.
Bow! Just like, you bozo. Bow! Like, why would you do this? What, like?
You are a bozo.
It saddens me, man.
It does.
Definitely saddens me.
It does. Well, we got another treat too.
Lot of mercy.
Another bozo, isn't it?
Yes, so we got one more for y'all before we dig into these fucking.
Oh, you already
That
showed
was
the Superman?
Oh, yeah, we got one more. Cause these motherfucking assholes.
That's the new edition, the late edition.
John Kent.
No, it should have been John Gruden. It should have been John Gruden.
They made this nigga.
They made and this, to me, if you're a man, there's only one thing you can be. You're either this or that. There's no in between. Yeah, you can't be bisexual. You're that. You're just gay. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, you gay, but you fuck broads too.
But yeah. There you go. There you go. Look at this fucking shit. Ridiculous.
Straight up.
And then you got this on the cover, so their kids see this, and now you peek some kids. Like, you got the S all extra big and bulky and shiny, so they see, oh, Superman kissing a man? Like, what the fuck? Like, this shit is stupid, Joe. I mean,
Did y'all put it up there already? I was looking at my
it's
phone.
all, yeah.
So
I hate it.
I listen. I'm just not gonna watch it. That's just what I'm going to do.
It's a comic.
So
So you can't watch. You have to read it.
But here's my thing. Has Superman ever been on the cover kissing Lois Lane?
Well,
you guys are killing me.
On the cover.
Not that I know of.
Not that I know of.
Y'all make me feel like I'm retarded or slow.
He might have been straddling her like this, like saving her or some shit.
Yeah, I don't think he's ever been tonguing her down like that on passionate.
When the hell was he kissing? Listen,
that's what I'm saying. So why would you show this?
Maybe inside of a.
I don't know.
Because that's the shit that would be
inside.
interesting,
Maybe
bro.
yes.
Listen, we have an option to either read it
Or not.
or not. I do
Kevin
not.
Smith said Shorty was talented, by the way.
What shorty?
Yeah, she might have been talented, but she's a whore.
Gruden won't be able to get another job. Cherry Pie Bozo of the Week.
Fucking whore.
Cherry pie bozo.
Demetrius shook his head. I don't imagine he gets at the.
Yeah, but John Gruden will never be able to get another job like anywhere.
That
doing
bozo,
anything.
she's gonna be a stripper.
Like not even broadcasting.
Oh yeah, you might as well start a podcast and might not get no listens.
He could N-word all you want on.
He could take sports dude spot because we need a sports dude. He definitely knows sports.
What's my man Don Imus? Remember when Don Imus said that?
We could have.
He said those are some
porch
nappy-headed looking hoes,
with
right?
Remember
Don Imus? That shit is funny now, but he's like those some nappy-headed hoes right there.
Nappy-headed hoes.
Those some nappy-headed
Remember
hoes.
that?
Who the
What was
fuck?
that?
Don
It was about the
Cornelius.
college girl.
That was getting canceled before you can get canceled.
Yeah.
Like that was back when Kramer
Now-
said nigger.
Now watch this. Have you ever looked at anything women athletics and said, "Damn, there's some nappy-headed bitches"? You're a black man. You're a fucking liar.
I might. I don't. I say it in my head.
Oh,
I don't.
hold on. You said, have I ever looked at anything and said that? Is that what
Yeah, anything. Yep,
Anyone.
Anything.
Yeah. Come on, man. Yo, we're black. Come on, let's keep it real. Let's keep it real, man.
That's all I'm saying.
I mean,
Don Imus
natural.
always
It is
pushes
what it
opinion.
is.
He just got caught.
Yeah, he just got caught, but you
That's
know,
all it is.
he got caught doing it white too. There's a whole
Let me
other
stop
level.
when people
There's
think
a
we
whole
vibe
other-
inside of it.
No, there's a whole other level there because you know. What
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
I
Ain't
don't.
nobody
I
in
don't see a
his
problem.
crib-
Listen.
When he
Look.
grew up, ain't nobody in his crib was
That-
happy headed
that-
motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Well, nobody in his crib was happy headed motherfucker saying that shit.
Listen. I'm.
He said, "I don't see." Wait till you watch that shit on the playback.
John Gruden. Listen, man. If you want to be sports dude on our show,
Yeah, come
there's
through.
a.
And you can say racist.
You can say whatever the fuck you want to say.
Or you can't say the N word, but you can be like mission.
Nah,
Force.
we'll definitely fuck you up.
Yeah.
You say the N word on the show. I don't know,
You
man.
say porch monkeys was
You could be like, yeah, I got a story to tell y'all. We had this one guy.
But lips like Michelin tires.
He was the color of fucking cinnamon. I tell you. It's like, I don't see. Is that disrespectful?
Nah, because if he goes like, and I love cinnamon.
Yeah, see, is that disrespectful? I don't know. Is that disrespectful?
Well, it's like y'all ain't crazy. Y'all know when it's time to be mad and fuck somebody up.
Right.
Yeah.
Y'all ain't goddamn it crazy.
Like he didn't mean like he's come on, man.
But you also know when goddamn it a nigga is.
Okay, you watched Archie Bunker, like George Jefferson.
That nigga Archie Bunker looked at George Jefferson and said, "I can't believe you're here."
Yeah.
There's so many.
Yeah.
He didn't say that, but in so many words, that's what he said.
I think, and almost every time you saw that nigga, it was pretty much, why the fuck are you in my house?
Yo.
Like on the inside.
Yo, do you know George Jefferson said cracker on? Like they were going back and forth, bro. Like it's just comedy.
In the late
Just
70s,
lighten the fuck up.
The words honky and cracker were very highly used
Yes.
in black cinema.
It's
and
banter.
television.
That's all it is.
Like
Banter.
straight up, like that was just normal.
Yo, did Archie Bunker ever say nigger though? Like I'm like I know he said he.
I know he said the spit. I know he said the
Spicks.
jiggle.
He said it was the hoe usage more than the nappy head.
Okay.
Oh yeah, he did say ho. I thought he just said there's some nappy-headed looking woman right there, but he
Yo,
did
but
say
didn't he
ho.
say like I remember an
I think the nappy
episode.
head indicates a
All in the
certain
Family.
demographic.
Yo, All in the Family. I remember.
Especially when you look
Okay,
at the
yeah.
court when he
Halloween
said that
episode,
shit.
All in the Family. He was like, "Yeah, it'll be plenty of spooks there."
Yeah, he said spooks.
Spooks.
I said jig. He
Yeah,
said spooks.
like,
That's the
"There's
word he
spooks
used.
there." They
It
laughed
wasn't
like-
jigaboos.
It was spooks.
Yep.
Bro, I remember that episode. I'm just saying, it was free.
Because he used to tell his son Frank,
It was freedom
watch
of
out for the
speech.
spooks.
All right, Jefferson.
Train him.
When Lionel married the white, when Lionel got with oh my God, with the white Helen was married to Tom.
Yeah, Tom. Yeah.
Yeah, Tom and Helen. Like Jefferson always gave them the business.
Oh yeah.
Always gave them the business. Like that shit was free. I like when the world was like that. Like people was rough.
Yeah.
Like you
Right,
could.
Yeah, you can get away with this back then.
What the fuck going on in here?
That's when niggas was motherfuckers.
Motherfuckers.
Yeah. You see? You see
Yeah.
how good that feels when you say it like that? Because you can get away with those type of words, man.
Yeah. Lighten the fuck up.
Yeah, man.
Motherfuckers.
I walk in
Motherfuckers.
with Brittany, like,
Like get quiet for a second.
Yeah.
nigga, what the fuck, nigga?
Yeah. I mean, but not in 2022. Motherfuckers.
I'm talking about time traveling, nigga.
Oh,
You take
okay.
that shit back like just as
Oh
simple
yeah,
as
yeah,
91.
yeah.
Yeah, it ain't gotta be that
Nah,
far.
you know
Don't
what?
go that far back. You just
Back
make
when
it
Ice
simple.
Cube said hoes gotta eat too and cut in front of the line at the barbecue and boys to the
Oh yeah. Nah, he said bitches.
Oh, yes, see, that's what.
Nah, he said hoes.
I thought what he said. Did he say hoes?
I think he say
bitches
bitches and one of them corrected him.
Yeah,
It's like, yeah, these hoes got eat too. Yeah. Yeah. But he said something at first.
Back to them, when you write that in a script and you know it's going to hit, like,
yo, I gotta
make sure.
Yo, but motherfuckers,
we out of here.
We're fucking out of here. It's your boy Jimmy VIP, half of the World Podcast Champions, Coach Jim.
Yes. Randy. I was waiting for you to go. I was like,
oh yeah, Coach Jim.
Randy.
Dr. Do-It-All. Pause, man. And we will see y'all next week.
Motherfuckers.